Coverage you can count on continues with all you need to know.
Dangerously cold conditions have returned to the Wabash Valley. Storm Team 10's Eric Stedman is in the Weather Center tracking temperatures in the single digits. He has what you need to know before you head out this morning.
All right, well, the number one thing you'll want to do this morning is bundle up because we have temperatures, like Aaliyah mentioned, in the single digits. And now, with the air temperature at 4 degrees in Terre Haute, we have broken the record low set on this day back in 2002. We were tied at 5. This is now the coldest start on record for this time of the year, or this day, I should say. 1 in Mattoon, 7 in Vincennes. Breeze out of the west-northwest this morning, anywhere between 10 and 15. There was an 8 in Robinson. And so it feels like it's 14 below zero in Terre Haute, 18 below zero in Mattoon. Feels like it's 10 below in Vincennes. So one nice thing that we'll see happen today is that we'll get sunshine, even though it will be bitterly cold. You'll want to make sure that you bundle up. Now, I'll be back in just a few minutes. I've got your morning weather buzz ready to go, and we'll also have your 7-day forecast.
We continue to follow breaking news out of Park County, Indiana. That's where we've learned of a power outage happening right now. It's affecting people in the town of Rockville. Park County Sheriff's Dispatch tells us they're not sure about the reason for the outage or how long service may be disrupted. But they do say if anyone needs a warm place to go, the community center at the fairgrounds will be open. That's starting in just a few minutes at 7 o'clock this morning. Emergency response officials will spread out over the southeast today. They'll be assessing the damage from several storms and tornadoes in at least 4 states. You're looking at video from one of the hardest hit areas, which is Lee County, Alabama. That's where at least 23 people were killed, and the death toll is expected to rise. Much more on the devastation at the top of the hour is coming up on CBS This Morning. A woman is behind bars this morning after a weekend stabbing in Terre Haute. It happened just after 3 yesterday morning. This is in the 1900 block of 3rd Avenue. Officers say that's where they found a woman with multiple stab wounds. Amber Pitts was arrested and could face charges for aggravated battery and possession of meth. Police say the victim was taken to a local hospital for treatment. A man who confessed to murder will be in court today. Connor Scott confessed to the murder of 20-year-old Kaylin Whitaker of Martinsville, Illinois. Whitaker died on Halloween 2014. News 10's Abby Kirk is live at the courthouse in Marshall, Illinois this morning with more on the charges he's facing.
Aaliyah, this is a story we've continued to follow for you throughout the years. Connor Scott has confessed to murder nearly 4.5 years later. He's expected to be in court here in Marshall, Illinois at 9 this morning. Now, Illinois State Police say he faces 2-degree murder charges. They also say the state of Indiana ordered the Danville, Indiana State Police Department, to seize all firearms from Scott. Court documents show it has probable cause to consider Scott as a dangerous individual. Scott confessed to the murder of 20-year-old Kaylin Whitaker that happened on Halloween in 2014. And at that time, Scott was her boyfriend. Records say a hearing is set for this Thursday to determine whether the seized firearms should return to Scott or continue to be retained by the Danville police. Now, Scott is currently in the Clark County Jail on $1 million bond. This will be a story we continue to follow for you as we get more information along the way. But for now, live in Marshall, Illinois, I'm Abby Kirk, News 10.
Police in Knox County believe they may have solved a cold case. They say back in September 2011, this man, Ryan Shreve, tried to rob a business in Vincennes. They also believe that same month he broke into a room and sexually assaulted a victim or victims. Police say they were able to pin Shreve to the crimes after they recently tested physical evidence at the scenes. His charges range from armed robbery to criminal confinement and rape. Vigo County Prosecutor Terry Modisett tells us he expects Nathan Derrickson to change his plea to guilty during a hearing tomorrow. Police say Derrickson shot and killed Garrett Sands while at a party in Vigo County. Derrickson claims it was an accident. On Friday, he filed a motion for a change of plea. A 16-year-old boy is now facing charges in connection with a deadly crash. The Valentine's Day crash killed 17-year-old Jenna Pirelli of Terre Haute. Police say the boy was the driver in that crash. Vigo County Prosecutor Terry Modisett says they are looking to have him charged as an adult.
Now here's your Storm Team 10 out the door fast cast. Just like we talked about just a moment ago, off to a bitterly cold start. And as of about 10 minutes ago, we have now created a new record low for this day. It feels like it's 13 below right now in Terre Haute. Feels like it is 19 below in Mattoon. 10 below in Vincennes. Doesn't matter where you live this morning. You're going to want to bundle up before you head out. It's going to be cold like this, not only this morning, also today, tonight, tomorrow, and perhaps the first part of Wednesday. Your forecast for today, 19. Interesting thing about this 19, it will never feel like 19. In fact, in the heat of the afternoon, it will feel like it is 1 or 2 degrees. Sunny and frigid, below 0 wind chill, wind out of the west 10 to 13. Probably a good time to also remind you, if you have any pets that are outside, get them in, get them away to stay warm. Tonight down to 9, clear and bitterly cold yet again. It will feel like it is below 0 again tonight and into the morning hours tomorrow. And then tomorrow, 26. Increasing clouds and some afternoon flurries possible. It does not look like it will be a showstopper. It's not enough to put a percentage on, but if you spend a lot of time outside, you might see some flurries blow tomorrow on the other side of the lunch break. 6:58 Indiana time. Here's your morning weather buzz. Temperatures are near record low this morning. Is that true or is that false?
Is that true?
That is true, but it needs some context because we just broke a record about 10 minutes ago. Sheesh. So yeah, it will go down in the record books as 4 unless temperatures drop a few more degrees in the next hour or so. So the one nice thing is it'll be sunny. It'll look good through a window, but it will not feel good to be out in it. And a 33 on Wednesday. Now the nice thing about this week, temperatures get a little warmer each day we get later into the week, but as the temperatures warm up, we bring in chances for unsettled weather. Some snow looks possible early Thursday morning, transitioning to rain in the afternoon. 44 on Friday, 52 on Saturday, and 50 on Sunday. And photojournalist Devin Ridgway, believe it or not, we're finally starting to see the sun come up a little earlier each day. Oh, he's so good at that. It's cold out. Bundle up.
All right. Thank you, Eric. And thank you so much for waking up with News 10 this morning. We'll see you back here for midday at 12 Eastern.
For the most local news, every newscast, every day, you can depend on News 10. Coverage you can count on.